Let's send it over to Marty Bass in the First Alert Weather Center with what we can expect. Marty.
Expect it to get a little chillier, if not, some would say colder. Nikki, good seeing you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's exactly 12 noon. Let's go ahead and take a look at the wind, because the wind's a big player here. You know, we can issue an alert day for many reasons, one of which is just a shock to your system. Something that will really make you just pause for a moment and go, it ain't summer no more, that's for sure. Look at these standard winds. For the most part, other than that 31 at BWI, take that out of the equation, we are in the mid-teens. Now let's take a look at gusts. Pretty much just in the low 20s. But with temperatures where they are now, just a 2-degree bump in, gust and wind speed has an impact on wind chill. Temperatures right now are in the mid-40s. That's chilly enough as it is. They should be in the low mid-60s at this point. Let's go ahead and take a look how it feels, though, around the area. Yeah, 38 in Parkton, 42 in Annapolis, 38 Rising Sun, 38 Mount Airy. It's a big, big difference when you throw, and for the first time we can this season, a wind chill down. Here are your standard temperatures. Sky's going to be clear, but as you can see on the graphic behind me, it is going to stay breezy and gusty. And there is more chill, some would say cold, on the way. Your first alert details coming up shortly.
Welcome back on this alert day. We're taking a look outside right now at the WJZ Outback, 48 degrees. Temperatures have certainly dropped, and we are bracing for cold temps headed our way. We'll send it over to Marty Bass.
Yeah, I mean, Nikki, when we're talking wind chills tomorrow morning, 19, 21 degrees, I think that is absolutely going to get your attention and worth an alert day. Good afternoon, everyone. We issued alert days for today and tomorrow late last week. Because, look, you don't have to have severe weather. You don't have to have 18 inches of snow, 5 inches of rain, damaging winds. Anything that is going to impact your daily life, to us, is an alert day. And certainly today gets your attention, and tomorrow will absolutely get your attention. We're going to have that one day hit of some real Arctic temperatures. Here's radar. It's a clear scan, but look, winds coming out of the northwest. I always like to say, as far as I'm concerned, weather is where's the air coming from? It's coming from out of central Canada, where they've been playing hockey since July. In the middle of the summer, it comes up from the south, and there you have it. That's why it gets so hot and humid. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this Arctic blast. Today, tomorrow, look at those wind gusts, 25 to 30. Tomorrow, they amp up 30 to 40. Wind chills, 30s and 40s today. Tomorrow, we're talking morning, by the way, 10s and 20s p.m., the rush tomorrow, 20s and 30s. There may be a stray flurry possible. Western Maryland, the higher elevations easily could get 3 to 6 inches of snow on the windward side of those mountains out in Garrett and Allegheny County. Look at the mountains right now. Snow showers, 31 degrees. Yeah, come a little bit closer toward Baltimore, 45, 50, 50, and 50, Southern Maryland, Eastern Shore, and the beaches. 50 today, yeah, feels like the 40s. 29 overnight, feels like the 10s and the 20s. Let's take a closer look at the standard temperatures in, just for example, Harford and Cecil County. Overnight, temperatures will fall instead of 40 where they should be to right around 30 degrees. But those wind chills make all the difference in the world. Here's the futurecast. Watch this little slice of Arctic finally move itself way up to 95 quarter. Once we get to Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, temperatures get a little bit closer to normal. But in the meanwhile, we are in for a jolt. There's no question about it. 50 today, but we know for a fact that 50 is going to feel a whole lot more like 42, 41, and dropping down into the low 30s and upper 20s as we get into the nighttime hours. Tomorrow, 46 degrees. Look at these apparent temperatures going to school and work tomorrow. Apparent, by that I mean wind chill. Finally, 60 on Wednesday. We'll take a look at the rest of the 7-day forecast coming up shortly. Nikki, over to you. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the 7-day again and continue our discussion. 60 and 40 are the numbers we should be seeing. So really, all things considered, not that far off of the 60 and 40. I mean, 57, 37, you get the idea there. And we are going to get into a great run of sun here through the week. It's just getting by these current temperatures.
Exactly. That Tuesday, ooh, that's going to be cold.